Hi everyone, it is so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin by talking about weather with meteorologist Thomas Patrick. Thomas, it started to feel like fall. Now it's like we've gone back to summer, and it looks like it may stick around for a very short time.
Yeah, this is we either had a taste of false fall, or maybe this is second summer, if you will, Laura, because we are definitely bouncing back into the 80s, if not today, by tomorrow for sure, because these high temperatures, not record-breaking, are going to be more than summer-like out there. Take today, for example. Almost looks mostly cloudy with some mid-level clouds overhead, but our temperatures have already hit 70 degrees as we hit the noon hour here, and we'll be pretty close to 80. Might depend on exactly how much sunshine we're getting. But the warmth is absolutely coming from this ridge, which is now fully set up over the northwest. That arcing of the jet stream overhead just promotes the warmer than average conditions in the first place, so it is just a matter of exactly how much warmer than average. Today will be close to 10 degrees above average, which puts us at 79 or maybe 80 degrees. Tomorrow and Wednesday will be about 85 or above. Now, all that warmth will come with a price by Wednesday night, as a strong cold front will pass through the region, and the weather impact here is going to be some stronger winds. So coming up, we're forecasting winds of 45 miles per hour. We'll show you when that storm front will pass and then how much cooler conditions will be on the backside.
Thomas, thank you. A plan to transport radioactive waste from the Hanford nuclear site through Spokane is certainly raising some concerns from Mayor Lisa Brown and members of Spokane City Council. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy spoke with a City Council member sponsoring an item at tonight's meeting, which he says is a much safer alternative.
Spokane City Council member Zach Sapone sponsored a written letter to Governor Inslee, as well as the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Energy, expressing concerns about transporting radioactive chemicals. The city says plans are made to send 2,000 gallons through Spokane after its original route through Oregon caused its state government to express environmental concerns. The worry being, once that route happens, more shipments could continue and grow into millions. In a letter from Mayor Lisa Brown to Governor Inslee and other state and federal representatives, she says a potential precedent of this plan could hurt communities across the city with possible contamination. Spokane City Council member Zach Sapone agrees, sponsoring a letter from City Council to Governor Inslee, as well as the EPA regional administrator, on the transport and how the risk of contamination is something to be mindful of in Spokane.
A large number of people that are densely surrounding the train tracks or the freeway, Interstate 90. And so that is the center and heart of our community.
The route travels to disposal facilities in Clive, Utah and Andrews, Texas, making its way through Spokane after Oregon expressed concerns about risks in their communities.
Seems like we're going out of the way to put more people at risk rather than a more direct way which would have fewer people at risk.
But Sapone says the letter from City Council emphasizes support for alternative solutions to moving the chemicals, including turning the chemicals to a solid form, which he, as well as other city leaders, believe would be a safer alternative for getting the chemicals where they need to go, saying work needs to be done to make efforts safer.
There hasn't been an environmental impact assessment or an update to that, and so this is really asking them to complete the environmental impact assessment, and so we know the full potential risks and efforts.
At their meeting on Monday, City Council will vote to add their signatures to the letter before sending it to its recipients. This is an ongoing story. We'll continue following as we learn more information. In studio, Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
A Spokane man has been arrested and charged with murder in connection with the 2019 missing persons case. A Bonner County grand jury indicted 46-year-old Jordan Law last week for the disappearance of Ray Berwanger. She was last seen by her brother 5 years ago at the suspect's home. At the time of her disappearance, Law was considered a person of interest. In 2019, he was charged with using her credit card without permission, but her body has never been found. It is not clear what prompted the new murder charges. Last week, law enforcement was directed by the grand jury and arrested on Wednesday. He is now charged with second-degree murder. Chad Daybell's old home has been demolished, as you can see in this video. Daybell is the husband of Lori Vallow and was convicted of at least 3 murders. Last month, a nonprofit bought the infamous Idaho house with plans of turning it into a place of healing. Daybell is on Idaho's death row for murdering his first wife, Tammy, and two of his current wife's children, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan. The couple behind the nonprofit bought the property from the Daybell's attorney. Also, a Spokane spa suddenly closed down, leaving some customers wondering what will happen for the treatments they say they've already paid for. A closed sign hung on the door of Louisville Laser and Spa on Division. The spa's Facebook post also mentions it is closing, but the word did not get out to all the customers who spoke to KREM 2.
I just showed up for my noon appointment that I scheduled earlier this week, and the closed sign is on the door, and I didn't hear anything or get any emails, messages, calls, anything.
So in a statement posted on the spa's Facebook page, the spa says it will be contacting clients on what to expect. The statement also explains and promises an explanation for the closure as soon as the spa is able to do so.